What is up, dreamers? Welcome back to what might be the final episode of Mobius Final Fantasy with Robbie Dagger, the warrior. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. We got some things to talk about. We got a little announcement this morning. I got some articles to go over with you guys, but yep, it's finally the end. Mobius FF. After more than 3 years of some game time, it's finally coming to a close. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to all you guys who've been watching, these Mobius Final Fantasy videos throughout the years. It's been a good run. Also, the biggest thank you to all the Discord mods, all the managers, the gurus, everybody who was helping out, share information, spread information about Mobius FF, especially Ray Cusin. He had just started working on a freaking amazing catalog that was located in the Dreamer Society Discord. It's still there right now, if you do want to check it out, and it'll be there for at least another couple of months. Just want to say thanks to all you guys, honestly. I met some really great people from all around the world who normally I just wouldn't have had a chance to meet ever. And it wasn't just me, it was all you guys who helped build the Dreamer Society. So some of you guys have literally been with me since the very beginning, like my very first stream in like 2016, and you guys are freaking awesome, honestly. I know Mobius may be ending, but the good times, the friends the game has given me is honestly gonna last forever. As cheesy as that sounds, it's 100% true. So let's go over the announcement. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen for you guys. Here we go. So it says, "Greetings, Warriors of Light. Thank you for playing and supporting Mobius Final Fantasy throughout the years. After many difficult discussions," oh my god, Square Enix ended the service for the Japanese version of Mobius Final Fantasy in December of 2019, after the Warrior of Despair story concluded. So service for the global version of the game will continue until the Warrior of Despair story has concluded on June 30th, 2020 at 6 p.m., at which time the service for it too will end. And then it's showing us our schedule here under here. Basically, they announced the end of service today. On March 31st, that's going to be the last day you can purchase Magicite, and then after that you won't be able to purchase it anymore. And then it also says here, "We would like to express our deepest gratitude to all our players who have supported us since service began back on August 3rd, 2016. It is with a heavy heart that we must now bring you this sad news. We will continue to implement updates to in-game events, including the conclusion of the Warrior Despair story, until the end of service. So it is with our fondest hope that you will see our adventure's fates to the very last. Thank you for fighting alongside the Warriors of Light, and for being a part of the world of Mobius FF. May you continue to bring the light of hope to those around you." So, one thing that is really good about all this is we actually are going to be able to finish the story. So that's actually pretty freaking cool, because I was worried about what happens if the game ends before the story ends. Nah, they're gonna run it till the end. So they're doing, in my opinion, they're doing very right by the player base. So there is alright, let me get back to what I wanted to say here. So I was kind of shocked when I first read that. I was just like, whoa, it's finally happening. I mean, if you guys did watch my original end of service video, when they ended the Magicite sales for Belgium, I kind of predicted this game might go downhill, like within a year. And I was only off by, looks like I was only off by 1 month. It actually lasted a year and 1 month after I said that, after I made that video. So, I was pretty close. I can't say I didn't see this coming. So they don't give us a reason why they're closing the servers, but I have a couple of thoughts, and I'm sure you guys do too. But I think it would be dumb to think that money doesn't have anything to do with it. I think just in general, gacha games are losing their popularity thanks to giant YouTubers like Young Yeah and Jimquisition, who have done lengthy videos exposing the psychological and manipulative tactics that developers can use to tempt you to spend more and more of your money on their games. So gacha games are basically the junk food of the gaming diet, and even the law is starting to kind of crack down on developers for running essentially what you can look at as gambling simulators. When Mobius first came out in August 3rd, 2020, it looked like it was going to be a very different game in a lot of ways, and it really was. The global version started out with some good things going for it, but then they soon gave us some paywalls, and then there was just too many paywalls to garner respect from the community enough to overtake the popular game at the time, which was FFBE, which I think is still going strong right now. And over time, honestly, bad word of mouth about the game became the spread, and some of it wasn't even true, and some of the issues got addressed. But and I really thought the devs would have tried to stay ahead of the curve. I thought they would have seen the end of gacha coming, but they did make a few changes and made the game a lot more free-to-play friendly, like when they added match site farming, but everyone's first impressions were already cemented. You couldn't get new players to play it with you, and it's kind of a hard game to start when you are brand new. The other big and kind of obvious reason for the closure of JP and Global is the creation of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and to a lesser extent their Avengers game. In past interviews, we discovered that many Mobius developers were also working on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and if you've been following the Final Fantasy VII Remake news, that game just got delayed again. So it seems that these developers are going to be moving from the Mobius studio to working on the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So it's basically like a shift in priorities now that it's crunch time. And also, Square Enix's entire reputation is riding on the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which has already drawn a healthy amount of skepticism since the game is releasing in multiple parts. Certain characters have been changed, and they seem to be making a lot of changes to the original experience. To those of you who are wondering what's going to happen to this channel and the Dreamer Society Discord, well, I guess I have to tell you that this ain't the end. I think once the dust settles, I'd like to make the Dreamer Society Discord more of like a general gaming Discord where we can kind of play multiple games. We don't have to just focus on just one. And as for this channel, I've kind of been looking for a niche since I don't know, since like last year, and I haven't really found it yet. But I have been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, and recently I got into some Ragnarok Online, which has been just a blast, and I've loved it so far. I know most of you were subbed for Mobius, and if this is the end of the line for you, then know I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I hope we can meet again in a new world, maybe in a new game. For everyone else, know that there's definitely more to come. The last thing I want to say is I think it's perfectly okay to be sad about the end of this game. Like, we all played this game for a long time. It's going to be missed by thousands of players around the world, and you're definitely not alone if you are feeling kind of down. If you do have something you want to get off your chest, feel free to leave it down below, or you can come into the Dreamer Society Discord and meet us in the Void of Despair. Of course, no judgment. Yeah. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about this down below. I definitely think it's worth getting in there right now and finishing up the story, getting caught up in the story. It wouldn't even take you that long. At least you can get to experience the story from start to finish, which is awesome. I'll definitely be enjoying that. And yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think about everything. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.